Good Man for a show on this Thursday. Sorry I haven't done this show in a while. I've been getting prepared and getting ready for this cruise. We'll be heading out Saturday morning, heading down to Jacksonville, Florida first. Heading down through Georgia and parts of the Carolinas. It's going to be a fun. All right, Tony Khan, I'm coming to Jacksonville. The Great Man Radio Show will be in Jacksonville in front of the Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. Getting one of my good voice here. Great Man Radio Show will be broadcasting most of the trip, and actually has my microphone that I wanted. Finally found it, thanks to my wife. Alrighty, getting ready for the BMSC down at Cape Canaveral. The Cape Canaveral area. I ain't been to Florida since 1982 when I went to the Disney World and saw the Daytona Raceway. That's gonna be a lot of changes. I ain't got to go to NASA when I was a kid too. I'll see the space shuttle, where the space shuttle launches used to be, and all that space stuff. Fun. Get to go some places I ain't never seen before, like Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral, where they have the ships in cruise port. It's gonna be a fun Saturday morning going into Sunday, getting on the ship. I will have Ashley Power on that day before we cruise out on Sunday. And once that happens, I have to probably reproduce my show and have a show when we get back on Thursday. And as I get back on this, I'm probably going to have a lot of, shows done and be able to do, I'll probably do one from the cruise ship before we leave after the muster drill, all that fun part of the stuff. Can't wait to get that pina colada, a non-alcoholic pina colada in me. I haven't had one of those in a long time. I always take them and drink them on the cruise ship. Get them on the cruise ship. I'm going to try to drink as many as I can, as long as they don't hurt me too bad. I'll get sick of it after a while. That's the problem when you get on a cruise. You're supposed to be having a vacation. It feels like you're tired and I don't know. But it could be a fun day. That's all I can say about that. You're going to be doing some geocaching on the way down and stuff. Great Man Radio Show will have his stickers with him. I don't know what I'm going to do with these things. I might set them up in places. After I sit somewhere, I prop them up out across Georgia and Florida. And on the cruise ship, have some places and prop them up in places after I walk off. Who knows? Might leave one at the Jacksonville Stadium. I heard them going about a big gusty winds down there coming up this weekend. Should be interesting on the knots. I don't understand knots and wind speed. Might do some calculating on that stuff to find out what the real wind speed is, really. They're talking about snow here in the upstate of South Carolina when we go down. They ain't talking about much. It all depends on where the track of that thing is, where it might go. Somebody might get some in the grassy area. If it comes down heavy enough, it could make you stick. I'd like to have some pictures of that from my family up here. So we're going to be down in Florida where it ain't no snow. It'll be like warm weather, but windy. Alrighty. I was hoping not to be windy. But I'm hoping to get to see some of the beach area too, a little bit. I don't get to see much of the... I haven't been to Myrtle Beach in a long time. Or anything, North Myrtle Beach. Some parts of Myrtle Beach are okay, some places are not. But I haven't been to Florida. It's going to be interesting on that one too. The AEW last night, Wednesday night, was pretty good. It was okay. I hated the guys. I hated that the Acclaim lost the titles to the, whatever you want to call them, the Guns. The way they did with the title to the head. Boy, Saraya and Tony Storm, dang, they're flat out pushing these envelopes. They're writing losers on L's on people, and it's kind of like cool as heck, but it's kind of wild. I noticed they came out with some AEW cards back in 2018, before they came out with these Upper Deck Now AEW cards called, I don't know, I found a couple of those and got a pretty good deal on them. Sometimes you find things and like, ooh, I wish I had these. But you never know about those cards either. I didn't even know they made them before they even got to going wrestling good. I didn't know nothing about AEW until 2019. It must be called All Out before that. Then they changed the name. Oh! Found Ric Flair's rookie cards, and I got Sting's rookie card already in the 1988 World of Rama NWA wrestling cards. Ric Flair's the hardest one to get in that set. That's one thing that's hard. It's like these 1985 Wrestling All-Stars. I had the Mil Mascaras, the Ric Flair, and all these stars, even the 1985 WWF cards with Hulk Hogan and stuff. I had those cards. Now I don't. Wish I did. Because one of my friends, the Wax Pack's dad, he did a opening of the 1985 wrestling cards and pulled out a Hulk Hogan. I about nearly flipped. I was like, I might cry. Wish I had my cards back. This sucks. I know how I got that wrestling card book from all the way from the old cards all the way to the new stuff. And the Sting sticker on it was the black and red. And a black book. I know how I can see them cards from one end to the other. That's how I set up my last one. Well, I got more AEW cards in there than anything now. I got Sting, everything Sting in there. I know he's going to be retiring soon. That's why I'm trying to Sting cards. Hope I can find some. But getting ready for this cruise. Tomorrow's the last day for work, and then I'm off for the rest of the time till next week. But then head to Florida Saturday morning, and Great Man Radio Show will be traveling on this one again. I grabbed my American flag shirt. It's been on every cruise ship I've been on in the last 3. Twice on the Ecstasy, one on Sunshine, and now on this one. Great Man Radio Show will be on this cruise. I don't know where I'll show up at and where I'll see things. But we're going to do some test runs on the microphone and see how that works. And put my headphones and cords and all that good stuff for this one. And going to really have a rocking cruise here. It's our first time cruising out with the MSC. I hope I said that right. Or anything else. But I had fun on that ship and stuff. I hope it's a good one. I've been doing Carnival Cruise Line for so long, for 3 times. My first time was in Carnival Ecstasy when I got married. And that was a fun cruise. The only thing I hated was a picture taken. I won't about where it's out. It's so tired after that. But it was a fun cruise and got to see good comedians and stuff. And that's where I first met my first comedian on there. And my picture taken with him. Then my second cruise in 2019. Or 2019. And we did it again in 20. Or whenever, I think. I have to go back and look. I know I got that's when I started my Great Man Radio Show. It was in January, and February I had my first comedian interview on my show with Joe Bronzy. I'm still friends with stuff. I don't see much out of him lately. I've been doing good and everything. What was that? Like a weird shadow. Never know. I know I see ghosts. But it's going to be a fun thing to do to wind down, finally get vacation. And been looking for this for a while because I've been wanting on vacation. I've been wanting to go somewhere. I know in July we head up to June or July we head up to Green Bay, headed up to Wisconsin. later this summer, and Great Man Radio Show will be on that one all the time. I always take my show on the road everywhere I go. Basically, I can do that, and the kind of thing I do on here. And still looking for that job in radio and the manager job in wrestling. I don't know if either one of them is going to happen, but hey, if it happens, it happens. I see where it could happen for, and probably the Jokers. They stole Murr and Q stole Chris Jericho's bat. Because Chris Jericho's is going to be on Practical Jokers and going to doing something with the bat. I don't know how they're doing with it, but oh well. I ain't going to stay here too long and talking about all this. We'll be back tomorrow for the Friday so-called blast-off show now. I don't know which way to call this one. But if I had Betty White in this, the blast-off show. I like doing that in voice, and I like watching the match game when they're on it and everything else. You'll see a lot of stars on that one. Alrighty, hope you have a great Thursday. It's a good man for a show. Peace out.